Hey, my Canadians, good morning. This is another morning vlog. Yes, I'm doing my morning walking as usual, my routine. So, but you know what I'm going to talk about this morning is educated versus uneducated people. Yes. I saw Miss Kitty on a video recently. And what I realized, right? I make a post over FB. I don't remember if I posted it over YouTube community tab. And I was saying Miss Kitty or anyone who say they are educated have rights to go on any apps, because none of these apps don't belong to none of us, right? Educated and uneducated people should go on any apps what they choose, and they should go on any apps and talk on any topic what they choose, like, right? What me realize is, and it come down to this, my Canadians, right? It come down to this. You see, if a person educated, what me realize, they're trying to separate people. If when a person educated, they will say, okay, then the person, or some people who claim they are educated feel like they're too up there and they don't deal with or surround themselves with the lower class of people, right? And when they do or they choose to do it, then they still get backlash. Say, well, them up there, they have the education, they have this, and them is a doctor, a lawyer, whatever, professional, right? And they still get backlash. So most of the people, them separate people. No one on this earth done better than no one. Everybody go to the bathroom and do the same thing, right? When all of us leave this earth, we're going 6 feet under. The only thing is, some of us, yes, may have more money than some, have be professional more than some, right? But this young generation, I'm asking you all, please go and get your education. Education is the key, right? Go to school, go to college, go to university, get your degree, whatever. And if you all don't want to, because everybody on this earth, all the human beings and all of us never come to be smart, right? Some of us have to go and do mechanic. Some of us have to go and do housekeeping. Some of us have to go and do all professionals. We don't look down on and I'm not going to look down on non-professional, right? The most genius people nowadays on this earth, most of them, they don't have a degree, right? But what I realize is, as I was saying, anybody want to go on the apps, could go on the apps. Only thing I don't like is sometimes when people come on social media and because they said, okay, they have the degree, right? They have the degree or they go university and have whatever they have, right? They most of them, some of them will look down on a person, right? Talk bad to a person, use the big words. Right now, if anybody use big words, right? And me, I know one is and I don't know the meaning. What I do, go pull for the dictionary. So sometimes some of them use big words and discriminate you, talk down on you, right? And they have to understand that and know that we all have sense. We are human. We know we can read. Not because we don't have degree and you go to university, that mean we cannot go and Google to let Google let us know what is the meaning of the word, or we get our dictionary, right? Nobody using dictionary no more. Up here, Google me use. You understand me? So that's the problem I don't like. And when even the other day when Miss Kitty came and said, like to me, she was throwing shades to me the time with Rosalie. I said, and I make a post and I said, no, it better if you give the person advice. You give a person advice, if they don't take it, that is not on you, right? But you don't come throw shades, look down on people, class people in the meantime. You cannot lift up a person like that. A person cannot be down and no one at all should not be down and a person beat them down. Our class, you cannot give in good advice and they give bad advice at the same times. Or the class people down at the same times. You know, work like me. Work like that for me. Me not edit nothing out, Nothing me not edit out. So, I walk. So, that's the problem. It's not all about big words. It's not all about who can class a person. Because the thing is, to what me see and going on the apps, everybody, I beg. Who not beg, I beg on a site. Because the thing is, as long as, especially even over TikTok, to me that app, most of these apps nowadays is begging apps, right? It's begging. It's you beg, right? Because when you say, send me a lion, send me this or send me that, I beg you to beg. So who want to beg, and who don't want to beg, just don't beg, right? YouTube is here for all of us same way. People join our channel member, people send us super chat when we even if we don't ask for it, right? It's still there, right? I'm not going to come on social media and said social media is not really a begging app. You understand me? Some of us beg it, and some of us just sit down there and get it, right? But what me realize also, when a person raining on the app, when I say raining, I mean ranking, and any app, any social media app, right? Me realize most time those kind of person get beat down, and I don't know the reason why, right? Today for you, tomorrow for me, next day for the other person. That's how it is on social media, right? Because it's just like artists and movie stars. This week you hear about this artist reign, whether Jamaican artists or foreigners, any artist on top, rappers, anyone, right? And it few more days, or a few more weeks, or a few more months, is another artist take over the scene. That's how it go. Movie star is the same thing, right? This time, this movie star reign. Everybody want this movie star to go in movies. The other time, somebody else take over. That's how it is. So when people reigning are on the app and their name are call up big time, etc., you have to just let them do the thing, right? Don't try to bring down a person. What me realize, the mentality of most Jamaican, that's what me see happening. The mentality, right, of most Jamaicans. Because it's like, say, we have a mentality that's when someone raining on the app or their name calling, we realize they get more tear down, people trying to go at them. To me, I think that is like, I don't know, my Canadians, put in the comment section, is it envy, jealous, or what? I don't know. We also have to let people be, right? We also have to let people be, because most times, we have to just let people be. I'm not going to say something, but I'm going to make it stay for another day. But this morning, I just said the educated versus the uneducated. Right? Do you know that when we look over TikTok, you have all different kind of professional over there. Right? What I listen to. You have pastors over there. You have lawyers over there. You have teachers over there. You have doctors, nurses over there. I give tips and I give good advice. Any professional can be over TikTok. What you want to use your platform to do, then that's your business. If you want to go and baga, that's your business. If you want to go and speak conscious, and give people good advice, kudos to you. Right? But yes, it's going to look to say, okay then, because the narrative of us, right? When person up there, or no feel say a person up there, no feel to separate them and to say, okay, they're not supposed to be on TikTok, they're not supposed to be baga. When you look how much people, much people came on social media in the past few years, what came on social media and said they have this and they have that. And I thought there was up there. Yes, right now when I look them in a baga, then cuss bad word worse than me, I know. They have some words in their mouth. Me open my mouth and say, really, me never, for real. So sometimes we let social media, we use social media and judge a person. You all don't know the person background. You all that these people, most of you all and these people now go to school together. Who no take tea, drink tea, drink tea, eat bread and dumpling. Right? You just see them on social media. Not because they say they have professional, that mean they don't have terrible words in their mouth. Me say look up to a lot of people, few people in the past few years when me saw on Facebook. And couple years after, what they do, they in a baga. They are in baga. They are in baga. And they curse bad words. Me hear with me own 2 ears. I heard with my 2 own ears. And me shake my head and me say, mighty God. You understand me? So uno judge the book, uno stop judge the book by the cover. You understand me? A lot of us here on social media, we're very, very gullible. And I'm so glad, as I said, me no go with the crowd. I'm a free thinker, right? I'm not gullible. I speak my mind, I see what's there. And again, whenever time uno see anything on social media, as long as it's out there, the public, anybody, whether the rat, the dog, the puss, can talk about it. How a person talk about it, then they choose to, up to them. Right? You understand me? But as long as things on social media is everybody business. You know much time I make my video and my live stream and people dissect it and play it? I don't say nothing. The only time I will respond unless a person like disrespect me. Because I put it out here. This video, what I'm going to put out here, I'm putting it out there. You understand me? So this is my opinion. If all of us have rights to our own opinion, and we have to stop like we want to dictate a person what they can talk about, when they should come out and all those things. That to me is rude. You can do it and the other person is supposed to do it. It doesn't matter what professional the person be. They supposed to can go on the apps and do whatever they want to do on the apps. You understand me? Some of us act like the apps belongs to us. Anyway, my Canadians, today is Tuesday, the day after Thanksgiving here in Canada, Tuesday, October the 14th, 2025. And you all have a blessed day, all right? One love. God bless. Remember, please remember, yes, to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Okay? All right.